Good morning. Hello. Alright, I'm in a kind of a different spot here. I decided to just, I don't know what that beep is. Maybe it's telling me I'm supposed to do this, but um, I'm in kind of up on a little bit of a hill right here because I just wondered how does the sunrise look from up on top of the hill rather than down by the water. So we'll see. Let me know which one you like better. I'll change locations and we'll move to areas that you guys like me being in. Sorry, listening to the birds. There's such a difference in the spring versus the middle of winter in terms of their sounds. There's birds all the time, but in the spring, wow, they're just it's like a symphony. Really, there's just so many wonderful sounds. And some of them sound industrious, some of them sound like they're fighting, some of them sound just joyful. They're just happy it's morning. It's cool. So, I've been doing a three-part series, and this is the third in the series. And it's just about things that I think that make people successful. And obviously there's probably a million other ones, but these are the three what I call the pillars of success. And the first one was to work hard, that there's no substitute for working hard. If you're given every gift in the world, but if you squander them by not working hard, then, what's the use of having those gifts? The second one was to try, even if you might fail, because that's how you're going to get the cool, exciting opportunities, and learning is trying, even though you might fail. And the third one is the one I'm discussing today, and it's be nice. And there's so many aspects of being nice. The first one is, that you leave different opportunities in your life and not to burn bridges. I mean, whether you're leaving a job, a relationship, a friendship, a house, a town, whatever it happens to be, don't burn bridges. And sometimes it's tempting. I mean, maybe you've been treated poorly at a job, and it's so tempting to just walk out of there and, I don't know, sabotage it in some way. But you do not know how you might need that job or that relationship or those people sometime in your future. And it's just not beneficial to burn those bridges. The second part of being nice is to network. And it's amazing that the networks that you lay down, how they might help you in the future. And you don't know where they're going to help you. I mean, it could be that that person that you met 10 years ago, suddenly you're trying to apply for a job there, and they're the person on the other side of that table interviewing you. And wow, it makes a big difference that you were nice to them 10 years ago when they weren't somebody important to you. Being nice can never be underestimated. The company that I founded in 1998 was essentially founded on the concept of being nice. And it turned into a really robust company that served a lot of people for many years. And really, I called it the grilled cheese theory. And what happened is that I was in a networking group called DC Web Women, and there was another stay-at-home mom on there. I was mostly a stay-at-home mom doing a little bit of work at that point. And I invited her to, she lived in the city, she had 2 little kids, I lived on a farm, and I invited her and her children to come and have lunch with me and see the animals. So she came down with her kids, and we gathered eggs and pet cows and did all kinds of fun farm things for the day. And we had some grilled cheese. It wasn't a fancy lunch, but I found out later it was a pretty important business lunch. Because just a year later, she was working for a company called Signal, which later became General Dynamics. And she called me up and she said, "Hey, remember that work that you were doing? Would you like to do some more of it? Because I have this contract with the Department of Justice, and I'd like to give it to you." And so a lunch and being friendly and nice and caring about another stay-at-home mom who I thought needed a day out. And that's not why I did it. I did it just to be nice. turned into my first government contract. Something that's very difficult to get. So being nice can help you. And sometimes it doesn't. There's going to be a million times that you're just going to be nice and it's not going to benefit you in the future. And that's okay too. Because what it does, it sends out all these little rays of sunshine that maybe help somebody else. And so, it's the third one, but it's my favorite. Just be nice. It just makes the world a more pleasant place. Have you ever noticed when you're walking down the street and you smile at somebody, they usually smile back? Maybe even if they don't, it does make them feel a little better. Wave to people, smile to people. Help somebody with their groceries. Be nice. Makes the world a better place. And here comes Miss Sunshine. Thank you, Miss Sunshine, for joining us today. Ooh, it's hard to look at. I have to look behind the camera. It is so bright. It's going to be another beautiful day. And thank you for joining with me. It's great to be with you this morning. If you don't mind, share this video. Spread the sunshine with other people. And I will see you next Tuesday. I'm going to go check on my sheep. Got 2 more left to deliver. We'll see if anybody has decided to bless us this morning with a labor. So, I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Listen to the birds for a second before we head off.